Well, no, supermarket or whatever.
You're not done yet.
Yeah. If it's got the gene.
You were planning Kapovo and then all of a sudden you had something that...
No, what I'm asking is that you're right on the... This is what I've been told. Yeah.
Well, I was surprised that there were...
What I've been told, by the way, is that well, okay, I feel like he developed the range. These people. My concern is.
Let me say what I think you just said. You want to get a derivative that involves
No, not you, but get somebody to do it for
Jordan,
you.
a job,
I can get somebody to do it.
something unique to
They
you.
came all the way from Hungary.
You're making your own selection.
Yeah. The only thing, you're absolutely correct, except I would amend it first. I don't care if you say we're just finding, what I'd be looking at is the legal ramifications of they could come afterwards. You see whether or not, or whoever, or if they could shut it down. In other words, if you're growing it, and then you're saying, okay, I made an F4. Now I know that this is, now you're going to where it's not safe, but that's because you're go to generations.
You're going to stay there when it's on.
Then you stabilize it. But now it's got the genes of the rainbow.
For resistance and some other genes.
Exactly. Where,
I just want to say hi.
Hey, hi, Margaret.
I did bring up some of your questions before you got there.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Margaret.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. So, what it came down to, my question is, what are the legal ramifications going forward? Where is the security for an individual such as myself that doesn't have grand expectations to become wealthy, but rather doesn't want to end up in trouble just for doing normal things that we used to think about doing? Go commercial. And be able to save my seat and move forward as I see my
Interested in the seat. You're not selling the seat.
not necessarily selling the seat, I would give the seat though. That would be an interesting thing now too, whether or not you want to use it. So that would not be what I'm doing it for personally. But if I gave it to somebody else, whether or not they turned around and wanted to do something commercial. See, what we're looking at is our civil rights moving forward. Historical civil rights and how they move forward in this new environment of, which is relatively new. The idea that you can get patented by getting a DNA fingerprint. And then the DNA fingerprint, as long as it's present, it brings in this body of law. See, this is not traditional form as far as exchanging. See, no, I understand what most of us would buy seed from, say, because the seed, as the last gentleman was saying.
See, if you get a chance to talk to Andy, you go to tell him about your experience. He's with the New York Times.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Margaret. I'm enjoying I could care less about that.
So when you PVP, what controls derivatives? What's the connection to derivatives?
I think it's, no, I don't think there's any restriction on making derivatives from the rainbow. But anything that's got that
Resistance to
So, in this, who would that be?
There's not a single case in all of
ARS,
this
no, Monsanto's on.
where any nutrition will make a
And you're with Aaron?
It's not a single case.
ARS was Reebok.
Caught up
For instance,
Because they own Rainbow. So I think they derive from Rainbow. They have a say.
What did he say?
they arranged to extract rainbow from Monsanto.
Yeah, they do. They gave, that's why Dennis, in fact, in the book working gene has a Monsanto connection. They traded that. they got the co-protein gene resistance from Cornell, and Cornell got the whole thing for 35 days per week. So they both won. It was a win-win for both of us.
Oh, it wasn't a gift, it was like
Exchange.
swap.
Yeah.
You see him?
Oh, no, that puts a new twist on it.
That makes sense, right?
My goodness, this is Monsanto. I'm from Vietnam era, and I saw some brothers and sisters.
Country,
You
should
Monsanto lying through
data.
their nose to make sure that they made their last dollar. We told that, they did the anyway thing in Agent Orange.
Now, I don't know that absolutely true, because I hear it through word of mouth. I didn't hear it in the official sense, but that's my understanding of what happened. So they didn't fight with each other over those trees. One was owned 35S by Monsanto, and they needed to cross-license, or then both of them would be stymied. So they agreed to swap, basically.
Okay, now that makes business sense. That seems very plausible.
I think we have to kind of
I don't know that for absolute certainty.
see what the situation would be. Because right now, the development materials, Rainbow, Sun, Viego, they're propagated by licensed propagators. Or free licensed propagators.
But there's
You can't make those original. And you can't sell those outside of the state.
You only talk about Rainbow and Sun and Viego. The derivatives from that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
You can make the derivatives, but I'm not sure you can sell them outside of Hawaii.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It can't be used in, and it wouldn't work anywhere.
Yeah.
For existence anyway.
But yeah, because there's other reasons about viruses, but the derivative, you believe, and why do you believe that there would be no repercussions?
No repercussions.
If the scenario I'm doing is like, I'm moving forward with my seed,
Right.
and I find that,
Oh, you mean wouldn't people
Yeah.
have to see something for?
well, would there be the legal ability for someone to intercede? We're not
I
talking.
think it's, if you.
We're not talking the likelihood of them doing it, or whether or not we believe they will do it. What we're talking about, in a pure legal sense, do they have that option?
I think if you can document that you've got something different, in other words, what UH and Cornell and USDA would be concerned about is if someone's selling something they call Rainbow or Sun Up, and it's not, it's junk. Because
But that's still going back to the original. It's about the original stuff, not about derivatives.
I'm just saying, all I said about owning up to it, Rainbow would only come in a conversation if someone said, well, how come you got this gene? I said, well, back in antiquity,
I got it for true.
yeah, it must have got, one way, this stock that I crossed in here, in hindsight, must have probably been a rainbow. Okay. But in no way am I representing or writing on Rainbow's integrity. I'm just saying that somewhere that obviously was in there.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I don't really feel like I could tell you an absolutely good answer about that because our policy is not real clear to me. But I think Steve's right, that I don't think you would be in any trouble making a derivative from Rainbow as long as you don't call it Rainbow. And I think you have to be real careful about trying to sell it outside of the state.
Because that has to do with deregulation. Because the gene is only, the use of the gene for existence is only allowed in Hawaii.
Why is that?
That's the condition of deregulation. They got the licenses from different
That's why I'm wondering what the connection is.
So it'll only apply for growing it in America.
That's why you're thinking what?
Those original stipulations were in there.
So,
So we need to
you guys So, God forbid, but when he goes in the ocean, and you guys are going how do we find out, well, where's the radiation? I would talk to find out about the status stuff and inheritance and all that.
The group that licensed it was the PAC, the Hawaii Industry Association, the board. They hold the licenses for the technology. They negotiate the licenses for technology. So they have a say in how derivative material is used. My guess is you're not just taking mango and renaming it.
No.
You're doing something different. Is you may need their permission. But
Hey, you still on for the 10th? Are you still on for November 5th?
you have the right to use this
And that's why we do
as
these studies. That's why this is a safety.
Timbuktu.
Because we know we're gonna insert
And it's a win-win for
you
everybody.
know, that's why
The
we
resistance.
just put obvious
Just
stuff so great.
regulation-wise, you're in solid ground. Your stuff you need to regulate.
The side is good.
It's just a derivative
Maybe when you train
for the resistance.
you
And you don't have to go
stop
to a separate derivative.
absolutely you gotta take. I would
But
never release
HPA
it.
owns the licenses. You need to get, I believe you need to get some permission from them. Yeah, and Rusty Perry did that. He developed his own sound because he had a slightly different sound that's he kept crossing the sun up and had his own selection. It's called Cold Red. So it's not the true sunrise, sun up that was deregulated. It's something different. He just got permission from HPA.
Oh, okay.
So he's doing what you did, but except
This is recent.
relatively recent.
Yeah, 5 years.
But it's the same. It's a parallel process, but with a red type variety instead of a yellow type.
Right.
Same genes involved.
All that gene over you don't know.
So I think it's doable. And
So go to HPA.
And the thing I would do personally,
Best
I'm
of
sure
Sally,
HPA,
Chrissy.
you're a member. Then you have
And then you can talk
You have
to
some connections.
Richard about
So that's
within,
why.
within
But this is exactly where I didn't want to. The next step and the next
No,
step.
that's it.
Next thing you know, I might as well sit on the bus, get on the tree
No, no, but it
I
costs
just
you,
wanted to do
but
my
it
thing
costs you
and I get
nothing
in
because the
trouble.
fees are
Yeah.
based on your production. You're not producing papaya. There's no cost for distribution.
Where is your operation now? Are you here on the Big Island?
Oh, yeah, I do construction. I actually do.
That's gonna sell the,
How did you get interested in papaya?
Well, because actually me and my wife,
all these genomes.
about 20
These are
years
people
ago,
no quality.
we had a greenhouse operation. And it came a point.
But this is
where we
resistant.
could have the 3, 4,
PR,
or we were gonna shut it down, I was going back to
SB.
construction. But we were, have kids who shut my that girl
These
had
are
a
so-
ton of tomatoes. You know, she could pick them, clean them, pack them, and have all the boxes down
the embryo.
to
Were
distribute
you
them.
just about even?
Yeah, so I went to Glenwood. I was up by
Glenwood.
Yeah, by Coy Farms. I had a farm
And then
there,
we made
but
some-
I was directly through Mr.
Which eventually
Flag.
tried to go to
So I didn't go through the co-op. I was directly with Flag.
the hybrid has
My
had.
agreement was, I was an independent. I've always been independent. All right, so, now, having that greenhouse operation,
Compare that.
I grew type of tomato and by my greenhouse practices, we did good. And without the sugar gene, I was able to come in second in this, right back of Illinois.
You tell me,
With his
we
better
had more
this
business.
So I felt pretty happy about that. So WPW Farms was just when you Mr. Takimoto was telling me, you know, all you need is a sticker and we can read it.
Especially
But because of the
chemicals,
chemicals,
said, but we put it in there,
in 5 years,
it
it was building up.
disrupt some of the other.
Absolutely. The same
Well,
thing.
it
is
will
that
happen.
Let's say, forget about this,
You know,
let's say you
unit,
cross two combined,
diazinon, malathion,
disruptions in
GMPs. Yeah.
of the same
So I was
type.
starting again, even though you wear all the gear and the respirator, I'd be out there, you I spray every Sunday because I by that koi operation.
Whole population.
And you
Not all the
had,
population are the same.
at one time, I think you had close to a
They have
dozen
a
guys.
characteristic.
Because they had about
And
30
define it.
greenhouses, I think.
The rest of these guys.
So you had a bunch of guys up there, and you had some guys that
Breeding.
really took
What?
time.
We're looking for the
ridiculous
resistance, okay?
greenhouse.
So,
Greenhouse.
we got that, and we got all the progeny, and we got our
I
resistance.
mean,
Then,
when you're up at your 7th and 8th pick,
the GMO
we don't need and you're only packing on maybe 50%
But
that's
maybe
within the grade A or B, you know, and everyone like, no, I've got 3 houses, leave that one alone, and we'll pick it for the next month and a half, whatever, it's just good money.
People.
And never spray it.
I mean, obviously,
going there,
across people like your
see your
parents,
wife.
a lot of people are also.
It would just be covered, you know, and they were
You
over
wouldn't
like,
necessarily have,
I don't wanna go in
you
there,
know,
but.
if there's not, you wouldn't
So,
necessarily have.
I was down,
Unexpected
but we had the
cases.
pressure, we had
I
the
mean, of course,
pressure.
they're always kids.
Just,
you get some that are.
But you're not gonna, a person's not gonna make
that
like
was, that's the
toxins.
ground, there was no getting around that. Believe me, I tried, and I paid.
So, I mean, could you get that in plant?
Well,
Crossing
exposure
through the
is
same
good.
plant
Yeah.
for 2 years.
So, what we
get,
did
like,
was, because I want my,
you
me and
get
my
that
wife
toxin
have
and then
kids, and for me, I could see it Wednesday. You know, I spray Sunday, I'm out there, I'm sweating, I'm sweating.
Very separate.
You know, I always thought that was the Chinese copper, you know, you spray is probably the copper,
Once you find it out.
yeah,
you
what
call
about
it
the
out.
blade and what about the diazonon?
It's not sulfur.
Yeah, try basic,
It was, no, it wasn't sulfur?
try basic sulfur. And then we had the Bravo, which was the copper, the blue one. So we threw everything at it. I mean,
They don't like test to go.
oh man, when you get them and they're green, except for, you know, they have the kind of milkish on their leaves from the
That's
spray.
right.
But when they're kind of green and healthy, when you got those guys come out, it's a lot of fun. But the environment of the chemicals made it. I just had to step aside from it. And believe it or not, the interesting thing, guys,
Person
is that
step
when I stepped away from it, when
Yeah,
I
yeah,
started
yeah.
spending about a year, I started to get.
without labeling. I'm not saying I want labeling or agree with it. I'm just saying this is the argument.
Years before I ran into a buddy.
Food, the risk is on,
That was,
the risk, whatever the risk is on the general public, it's not someone who's sick that says, okay, I need medicine.
Toxic.
Absolutely. And in the United States, in Europe,
Toxic
Uruguay,
something, toxic.
yeah, you can get that.
Toxic.
But
You're
other
right, that's
places,
the
Reaction syndrome. So in other words, things that are in your body, how you explain it, you say,
It's more precise. Certainly you know what that means, you have to do it.
we store a certain amount of.
But
chemical
they,
signature of what we
they often give you the, putting in coding and you know what
encapsulated in
that
that.
is very precise. But
See
actually,
then,
I think
as time goes on, it's not the last one in, the first one out, or
you know, when they
the
want
first one in, first
They
one out,
make
or any of the, it's
thousands,
random, they don't
hundreds,
know.
weeks,
So up
sometimes
to 10
thousands of
years,
events.
what can
It's not like,
happen is that,
okay, we have this PPG, we know what it does, we're gonna put it in the corn, and we have our corn product. They do hundreds or thousands because they can't predict
Absolutely.
how it's gonna express or whether it's gonna change something else. So it's not really precise.
Oh, but, yeah, it's a really precise, but, okay.
For me, it was in the morning,
When you had your first
right
computer,
around
it
7.
was this big and you could
In
do
about an
this.
hour, I got.
Okay, it wasn't
And
really
typically right around
that much,
8:30
but you use it anyway,
at
so
night,
you go 20 minutes
just
later,
a little
it's
bit
very much.
before I go to bed. But right around 8:30 at night. And it's not every time. It's just, for the first 6 years,
Much more
like I say,
precise
for the first year or so.
now
I
than 20 years ago.
It went
But
on for about 4 solid years.
inside you take your
So it
best,
started to decrease.
you do the
And
best,
from
you
about,
do your hypothesis,
7,
do your
8, 9,
experiment,
10
and you
years
get
started
that.
decreasing.
That's
For the last couple of years, it
how
started
you
to
experiment.
And I haven't had anything now for about almost,
You're not agreeing.
10 years now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are.
Good.
All right,
See you
Friday.
Friday.
next time. See you Friday.
Look for all that junk on that. on the web for you.
Where's he going back? Oh,
He's, he works here.
oh, this is, oh, all right.
This is the county chair for
And that's it.
He's a geneticist.
No more news.
So come back to your rainbow derivative question.
Florida
I
gets
think you're safe,
and the people,
but you should talk with
you save your sister.
HPI. Get that.
Legal,
And it is safe.
Not a legal
It
thing,
is
but
safe.
just make sure that you can likely not have any problem with it.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have them give you something in writing that it's okay to do that. But I think that it's just to communicate, let them know what's happening, not just talk to them once, but where you are in the project, how things going, show them the variety. They may want to even go there, right? If it's got the resistance, it's a matter of variety. It's something that might be interesting.
All through the world.
It's a matter of being open and sharing, and mostly being everybody knowing what's going on, so there's people who understand being surprised.
They're trying to make it straight.
No, he was telling me,
What's his personality?
my circle of next.
Yeah, he's not that involved. Where do you see the power as the president? Not really. Boss, he's not boss. You're going to be, I'm going to be at the HBIA meeting, then I'm going to be at
I don't know, we'll see right now, I'm putting in a road and I don't know. And that's actually where, I am talking to a couple that own 20 acres over there. I've done some work for them. We were talking about maybe a couple, maybe 5 acres, they wanted to do something.
I'm a lawyer, sir, right up here.
It's going up towards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because we're on a street there last night. Yeah. So between Pahor and Kid.
Right, exactly, yeah, so
They
they're.
get a little well, water, well, spigot.
I mean, it could have happened 10 years
There's a place where everybody gets water, right outside the road.
Oh, okay, that's right by, that's off the main highway.
Yeah. So in that area, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. It's a good, pretty good area for some.
Yeah,
As long as
because,
you have resistance.
well, I know that, you see, that land is gonna follow now for at least about 15 years. You know, from what I understand, like with the ring spot virus, at least only a year, it doesn't stay viable for more than 12 hours on the vector.
Next week already?
Yeah, and that's the big thing.
Today's 23rd. It's Tuesday,
With the
Wednesday,
aphids.
next week, right?
So
I'll make an
aphid
agenda like
is a
tomorrow.
vector, but
Picks up the.
Only seconds, there's an occasional aphid you can hear on the water.
All right, okay, bye.
99% of them, seconds to
Your
minutes.
research center was here.
There's an occasional one that can go longer.
I built that whole.
very rare, because the literature I read was, it's like about 12 hours.
Not even that, not even that. Seconds to minutes.
So, that's why when you go spray for the aphids,
That's why it's worked. It makes the problem worse.
it works.
They sense the pesticide in the field, they get more active, so they pick up and move. And then they don't, and I think papaya is not a good host, they taste the host, they don't like it, they're on, they're moving. They're trying to find something better to eat than papaya. So they pick up and move the virus.
So if I understand it, that is why, if I'm in a fallow field, I've been looking around, I don't see any other papayas really growing.
Yeah, it's not gonna be in the field, it's not gonna be in the sun. It's gonna be on neighboring trees that are volunteers and they may be infected, that's what you gotta look out for. Something that's
The literature,
growing. Something that's growing.
Something is growing, and that's why the industry went down, because it's just like up in Kuwait with me. Okay, it's not that it's not containable if we work together. Right. See, we don't need GMO to save us. Okay.
Not if you need to take a hit up front.
We're not gonna go and say whether GMO is good or not.
Right.
Okay. We're just saying, do we need GMO to save them? No, we don't.
Maybe,
What do you
no.
base that on?
Well, what is that? A base that on? What is
You
that?
can't do that.
Number one, cultural practice. You can just cut everything down and reroute.
Except
That's
this.
exactly what was being disseminated as an option. If we go out there and we cut, and in fact, the state got involved. You know what the problem was? There was too many people. It's all about money.
That's right.
So-
People wanted
so-
compensation if you're gonna take the problem.
Oh, yeah. And you had people basically, if you ain't paying me,
You know,
then I'm gonna cut
and-
and
12 feet away,
This,
there's a whole plantation.
this you don't understand. I see this in my hard labor,
Oh,
and nature
wow.
is beating the crap out of me. My ass is beating.
It's only separated by,
Now you tell me you're taking
Yeah, I'm a failure.
we measure,
Now, you want me to go over and be a good neighbor and cut everything down?
you know, from the rainbow
And leave
to
them
the
at
first
clean?
row,
You
which
know what I mean,
is,
how I found it? Yeah, that, no, that's not good, but unfortunately, that's human nature. And that's what was
only
going on.
12 feet away.
They basically, and I talked to the farmers, and that's what they were saying. This gesture I made, that is quote unquote, I see it. That's how it was explained to me. I just shared it with you. It was going like,
That's-
hey,
You're not telling me anything new.
yeah, exactly. And they're walking away from 5, 2, 3, 5, 10 acres. They're just saying,
Well, they actually didn't walk, initially they didn't walk away, they tried to get what they could.
yeah, initially, but basically at some point, they walk away and all these trees, all
Then I'm gonna
these.
spend
Hey,
money.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
did you say?
When they leave, they
We
leave.
gotta have a
I'm gonna
single.
spend 1%.
Not one wall.
Yeah.
So when,
And that's not surprising.
no, it isn't, but what it does say is that this is why. Is there other answers? Oh yeah, there's other answers how to deal with the disease. You can't remove, biologically, if we work together and we isolate it, we cut it down, we don't give it a host, and the vectors die out, their life cycle goes, it's clean.
That's right.
So that's what, it was 1 year moratorium.
Not even, if you could get everything out, 30 days would be plenty. But that's easier said than done to get everything out.
Right.
And if you could limit to 30 days, I think people would take the hit. But they cannot take the hit of not farming for a year.
No, what their option was they had to, as a group, apply for federal disaster aid. So that was the option that was being.
There was some initial discussion, there was no assurance that they
No.
would get it.
No, there was no insurance any more than when you get flooded and wiped out from a storm, you know, which is what happened to me up in Glenwood. I had a river that basically got plugged up and
My
went
guess-
over the bank and went right through my greenhouse.
What I know about trouble insurances or disasters, they wouldn't have gotten anywhere close to the value of that.
No, but it would be enough to survive.
When
When you're in disaster, you're not looking, you're looking at a state to start over.
And you know, now you talk to those guys, they would agree with you. But at the time, they had no experience prior to that with disasters. It was a hard step. Without compensation, they wasn't gonna take it down.
Yeah.
It just was not gonna happen.
Well, on a better note, on a more positive note, when we got the virus in the banana,
what's happening?
you know, guys like Richard Hahn,
You know how
and there was a community. So,
nearly everything.
yeah, we as human beings,
But that wasn't-
unfortunately, don't work together. But then there's some times where we actually do.
There was a different, it wasn't take everything out. It was taking out infected bats and maybe one set of gnats around it. It wasn't wiping out the whole production.
Oh, the one down, yeah,
Yeah.
right down off of Needle Street.
Or that guy
The
Wall.
whole thing, Bubba. The whole thing. In fact, they even went into
What?
surrounding areas that had little islands.
Another.
Backyards or
They
something.
actually went into like Christian Liberty School was over there. They had like about 4 or 5 plants in the corner.
They took them down.
The guys from the state said, hey, talk to Mr. Riley, you know, you know, help yourself, whatever.
Injected them.
Got them right there. So, but initially they go in and you mark on them, and then after all of a sudden, wow, got the whole thing. See? So there is an opportunity. We have tools available. Now, what are the most practical? So, you know, like I think, to me, that's what the GMO discussion is. This the most practical? You know, and
Yeah.
it seems to be.
It is, no question.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be the practical solution, but it also raises some serious questions. And for me, one of them is this legal thing. See, it's, to me, and this might be a gross generalization, but to me,
But in Kauai,
It's like,
huge.
if I'm looking over here at my neighbor, and he's got himself some brand new Michelin tires on his wife's SUV. And I got my dog over here, and I know I got a leash law, but Mutt normally sticks around, but those Michelins were way too enticing. He went over and urinated something. Now, just because my dog's DNA is on those Michelins, should I have the right to go over there and say that you need to get some kind of agreement with me before you
Yeah.
further down the road with those Michelins? You know, now I know that is a growth that it's hard to assimilate between what we're talking about as plants and actually the DNA is inside. I was talking, when you urinate with this DNA actually urinates itself.
But I'm not sure what the analogy, what's the other side of the analogy? What's the reality? You're talking about
I'm talking about if I have, say, corn on my side of the fence, and they have GMO corn over there, and my corn gets GMO on it, whether or not they have the right to come in and tell me, and I owe them.
I think that,
You mean physically the owner of the field or the
No, the patent owner.
I
Not the
think for
field.
the corn, you already have, the corn
Well,
already.
this is, Richard, these lawsuits are going on in the mainland and in Canada.
It's great, it's great.
I mean, that is reality.
But it's great, the reality is exaggerated greatly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The reality is, if you didn't do anything to get the gene, you're okay. But if you end up in the gene that incorporated into your selections and you're using it to be purposely selected, it will be resistant. All right. Then you acquiesce to the license and you owe them some. Because you're using their property. Maybe you didn't intend to get it and use it, but you got it and they feel like they have a right. As long as you have no problem with that, you're not in any trouble. The guy's person is the guy that they talk about in Canada, the canola. He reasoned, look, he's not growing GMO stuff, but I'm going to spray the hell out of my stuff. And what has acquired the gene by gene flow. The lines that I've selected, I plant, so I get seed, I plant it out, so spray it with Roundup. The survivor should have the gene for the protein. And then he selected that material.
Are you sure?
Yes, yes.
I watched movies and I've read stuff.
That's what they said, but the truth is.
How did you get your truth? Because I actually saw him interview not on just one movie, on different.
Yeah, come on, he got his, he has it, is he going
You're
to
saying
tell you
everything
the
is
truth?
bad, everything is bad. Only like the last two guys, they gave a different answer. You see, he was one side.
We can have an opinion.
But in Hawaii,
Yeah, this guy said
you
kangaroo.
know, anybody who's had any kind of evidence of this kind
But
of.
you know, my thing,
I think probably Richard for me.
See you later, Terry.
All right, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Abraham.
nobody.
Cut in the field.
What happened?
He's got cancer. He's got it from Agent Orange. He's getting from the benefits from the government. Okay, but prior to that, Monsanto for almost 7 years held it. The government was coming and saying, okay, if you find a lady, we want to take care of these people because they serve their ours. But we have to tie it to a service-related injury. Otherwise, we can't do it. But if we can tie it to a service-related injury, we want to take care of our own. Monsanto would not supply data. They in fact turned around and said, to the contrary, there is no. 7 years later, they found out that Monsanto was lying to them, but they actually, they were dealing with the problem.
Just to help these people. Then you will get that interaction that you need between these
Do you know you record? Oh, you can't. You can't record.
Of course I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Okay, fine. We can continue talking also. Let them know you're recording it.
Nobody's saying
Let them know you're recording, I have no problem.
no.
I don't think
What's the brand new profile you had in the New York Times years ago?
You guys are being recorded.
Which group are you with,
I'm with the people.
as opposed to me?
Yeah, so far, apparently.
Well, I mean, it's not really very nice, right?
It's a public building.
Well, you can at least inform people.
Thank you guys for taking the time. And I do think
You must be new here. Everybody knows I record everything, so. Hi, I'm Carrie, and I record everything.
where are they going to be on Friday?
That makes it okay.
You're gonna stare me down?
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. Is it a problem?
I don't know. The only person I know is the one I met here.
Hey, don't touch my shit, buddy. Don't touch
It's
my
okay-
shit.
It's okay for you to do it, but not for me.
It is okay for me to do it. It's my shit. Don't touch my shit again, or I will bring charges. Are we clear? Yes or no?
On Friday?
I
Thank
think
you
you're-
very much for still watching.
I think so.
It's been a pleasure talking
Why?
to you.
Because I don't even know you.
Then why would you touch my stuff?
Because you're invading my privacy.
You're in a public building. This is my building.
It's your behavior I'm objecting to, not the private building.
Whatever.
Well, yeah.
You can
whatever comes
object.
to
I'm
you,
not
you say
objecting to you
whatever.
objecting.
So are we getting recorded here?
Of course.
How wonderful.
Worse than that, you're being streamed over the internet. This is live.
Well,
This is live television.
I'm sure your friends are enjoying this, because it's probably why they watch, right? They watch
They're
because
watching for information. Why do you watch?
This is information, I'm not watching.
In the bookshop.
I'm not one of
No, but she's
Just-
very cool. Because I only got sensitive.
Sorry, we got started on this late. Maybe there's a better way we could begin instead of.
Everything I'm reading.
Okay.
You could start off with some trust, like,
I did trust you. I came over there and asked you to please just quiet your conversation or move it. And I
and
was mistaken.
I'm getting now threatened with what, legal action?
You just touched my shit. You started it. Yes? Who started it?
You've improved the team. Have you made that?
You take care.
Bye.
I'm not talking about the current shit that we're doing. What they're lying about, they might actually do something. But one individual doesn't.
Okay, well, either way, I broke up the conversation, so there you go. I know, right?
Stuff I've seen on industry level. Yeah.
You're famous for having covered biotech for 12 years now.
And when I was shot,
Heard of you a lot.
the revolving door and stuff with one side of that was
You guys still here?
Hey, how are you doing,
Hey, Peter.
Hello.
How's it?
Oh, good.
Streaming.
Gonna wrap up some things.
Still streaming.
Okay.
Always, always.
Game Management Advisory Commission meeting is
In the
1
Pune.
hour.
It's over there, though, yeah?
What?
No, we just checked the agenda. It's in the Apuni conference room over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Bill's here, and they're all here for that.
Okay.
I think, I don't know, I shouldn't say that. I haven't seen Bill Isla.
Who's Bill?
Yeah, Bill Isla's supposed to be here for that.
Okay. Yeah, so I just hang out.
I know, I'm like trying to kill an hour. It's not really enough time to do anything.
I thought I could hang out until, they just recess until the 1st?
Yeah, 1 p.m., which is a normal day. It's a normal committee day. And 1 p.m. they said will be this committee.
Let's go drink something.
Okay.
So they really never did anything.
Okay, then let's go drink something. I don't know about
Well, that's a lot of talking.
Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, you figured they cleared the whole
Just
schedule.
talk to me plenty. You guys go talk
They
to
cleared
me.
the whole
Because
schedule,
he's
and
the
last
man that
time,
you
they
know.
cleared tomorrow too, remember that, right? Everybody,
Well, yeah,
Russia
we
said
were
they had to
key.
take a
No, he was
recess,
a
we could
reader
get his
that-
calendar, and they called Kona, and yeah, the meeting room is open, and this was supposed to continue
We were
tomorrow.
the proprietor.
My event page says 9 a.m. today to 5:30 p.m. tomorrow.
Plus a couple other.
It's so frustrating, because
You are with New York Times.
it's hard to tell anybody what to do ever, you know? It's hard to guess, and then when you think you know, and then they, it's so frustrating.
Take half an hour to decide to postpone. Let everybody takes 5 minutes and then that's
It's 45 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, they took a good 10 minutes getting the calendars to figure out that today was going to be a pay and tomorrow. So they just wasted 10 minutes of my time figuring out that tomorrow was not going to be okay.
You want to go in and have a coffee?
Sure.
Okay, let's go to Zippy's.
Sounds good. You got a car? I don't have a car.
Okay, you can come with, come with,
Two cars.
okay, yeah.
Two cars.
You know we're gonna go to Queen.
Okay. Afuni. So it's the conference room down there then,
No, across the street.
across the street. Yeah, that's what I meant. The
Yeah,
Afuni
yeah.
Center conference room.
Yeah, over
That's where
there.
it always thought it would be.
Really? It's usually in here.
Okay.
It's usually in the, but I think they're expecting a big crowd, so they moved it across the street. Because they talked about having it in here too, but they probably couldn't because they thought GMO might go all day. Who knows? Okay, so whoever told me that those were good guys, you're in trouble. Those were not good guys. Clearly.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, you want to say hi? Say hi, Peter.
Hi, everyone.
See, here's Peter. Hi. Yes, we were stalking Dennis Gonzalez. I just came out and set my shit down because that's a lot, you know. And then he sits down right here and starts talking and stuff. So I just left it running. So sorry if you couldn't hear any of that. I don't know. I'll have to go home and see if I can listen to any of it later. But okay, so that's it. I'm really shutting it off now. You guys got like an extra 30 minutes out of the deal. Dennis may cry now. He did last time, I heard that. He's so upset. God. And no, you don't need to call the cops for me. I can pretty much fucking handle. I'll take that guy out myself. Bye, Peter. Okay, bye, everybody. Aloha. We'll be back here for this GMO stuffs again on the 1st at 1 p.m. It is a normal committee day, so I'll actually be here at 9 in the morning, and if anybody wants, just let me know, flag me down, and I'll turn the stream on. I'm here anyway, but it's no point in streaming if nobody's gonna watch. It's like a lot of work to pimp out a stream, and it's really easy just to record stuff, so okay, then that's it. Aloha. This is Carrie for Occupy Hilo Media. Follow me on Twitter, Hilo Media, OCCHILOMEDIA. Click on that Facebook page link I put up there and search YouTube. I'll tell you what, I can guarantee it's not going to be tonight because I got to go over to the. So Bill Isla, the director of the Department of Land and Natural Resources, is going to be speaking at the Game Management Advisory Commission. So that's happening across the street, and they don't have internet there, so I cannot stream. But I will record, and I have 1 hour to plug in my shits and make sure that they are all charged up. So that's it. Ahui ho. Aloha, everybody.